Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Once again, it is tea time. We are back. Today is going to be a rumors day. I love rumors because it kind of gives us an idea as to where the year is going to take us, right? Where is the year going to go? 2018, CP Plus is right around the corner. I'm going to tell you guys about these rumors, but before I do, don't forget, if you guys haven't went over to my website, JCristina.com, please do so. Go over there, check out some of the photography tools I've invented for photographers just like you and me, and see if there's something there that you might like. I would really appreciate your support. So anyways, jumping right into the rumors. I'm going to start out by saying that a lot of these rumors are coming to us prior to CP Plus. Now, CP Plus is basically camera and photo imaging. It is a show that is held in Yokohama, Japan, every year right around March. So this one is going to be from March 1st to the 4th, I believe it is. And is a very big photo show. It is kind of akin to Photokina on the other side of the world. Giving it a comparison to what we have in the US, for example, Photo Plus Expo in New York City, for example, is 3 times smaller. You know, they get about, let's say, 20-some thousand people, attendees, whereas CP Plus in Japan gets over 60,000, closer to 70,000 now. So it is a very big show, and it's very important to camera manufacturers, lens manufacturers, anyone in this industry. So a lot of times is we will see new things or new technology come to CP Plus before anything. Now, it could be in a prototype form, or it could be the actual first gen products. So very, very excited. I can't wait to see what ends up happening here for March. Now, moving into the rumors, Canon to start out with. Canon now is rumored to have sent out a very elaborate invitation, let's call it, to VIPs and folks like dealers, but big dealers, to see a presentation that speaks about a mirrorless, we're understanding, I'm going to guess, full frame camera that they're going to be introducing. Now, why do I say that? Because normally if it's just like a simple EOS M series camera, they don't make such a big deal out of it. They're not only going to invite the upper echelons, they're going to invite everybody. Okay, it's the norm. This is not the norm. So I'm going to venture to say this is going to be the introduction of a Canon full frame. Now, that being said, it is also rumored that if and when this does come out, it will be full 4K capable. Now, if you're a Canon guy like I am, this is like a godsend. Finally, 4K, most likely at an affordable rate, whereas 4K has just been very difficult for Canon to get right. You know, they screw up with the codec or that whatever they're doing, or they're just not putting it into the cameras. So to see that this will have 4K, it will be a full frame in my view, mirrorless, is very exciting. Now, if you take a look at the images here that were leaked, now as you can see, it almost has like an appearance of a Fuji, like an X-T2 or something. It has that old school, old world, you know, old retro styled body with all of the control dials on the outside of it. I love, love, love that, guys. For example, this right here is my first camera ever, okay? This is a film camera. This is a Minolta. But if you take a look at it, you know, you have all of your dials. I love that. You have control over everything, either on the lens or through a dial on the actual body, in comparison to having to, like modern cameras, go on the back and you're, you know, futzing around with stuff or chimping on your pictures in the back, whereas you just take the picture and you're done with it because you know you've set it all up correct, right? And if you're a pro, you know what to set things up to. So anyways, I really like that. I like that retro look to this full frame mirrorless. I like it a lot. This kind of makes me wonder if Fuji will eventually go down this path, but that's for another video. Anyway, so is this going to be something that will literally dethrone Sony's hold on the mirrorless full frame market? Will it? It possibly could. It really could. I mean, you know, Canon has their dual pixel AF, so it's really quick. It does tracking fantastic. I mean, they do a lot of things right. But what they haven't been doing right is just being innovative in doing new things. So this might be that newness that Canon has been, or Canon shooters have been asking for. So it is said that a prototype of this camera will be shown at CP+. So moving on to Nikon. Nikon is a really interesting story as far as rumors go here. And that is that they are also going to be introducing a mirrorless full frame camera that will be competing once again with Sony's Alpha series, so their A7 line, which is exciting, especially if you're a Nikon shooter. That is exciting. They're said to have a Z mount. This is a new mount. So that means, guys, it will have new glass. Now, I've argued with some of you guys about this, and, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh no, they're not going to go with a new mount. We have plenty of mounts. We don't want to, you know, you have to do a new mount if you're going to go mirrorless full frame. That's just the nature of the beast. If you don't want to adapt lenses, you have to have a different size flange. That's just it. And talking about flange, I believe that the size of this flange is going to be almost identical or within a couple of millimeters of Sony's flange. So that being said, very, very cool. What's even better here, guys, what's even better for the Nikon people is that, you know, they've been upstaged by Canon's dual pixel AF for such a long time that Nikon really needed to move forward, and they are. My understanding is that they're putting in dual AF motor technology. Now, what is that? It is a way to pull focus, supposing there's going to be two motors in there, to be able to pull focus, to track faster, pull focus faster, and get that tracking just dead on, just like Canon does with its facial tracking that it just does amazing with, okay? So now doing the translation here, Chinese to English, I'm understanding that it's going to be called inner focus. That's what this dual AF motor technology is going to be called, inner focus. Now, don't quote me on that because this is, of course, translation from, you know, Chinese, but in any event, it should have, or I would almost say it will have, this technology built into it, and this will really, really help the Nikon people to say, wow, finally we're going to have focus tracking as good as Canon's dual pixel AF. So that's really, really great. Once again, it is said that this camera will be introduced, prototype, or let's say a Gen 1 model for CP+. So once again, CP+, very, very important, very, very important. So now let's get into Sony. We can't leave Sony out. We know that a lot of you shooters out there are Sony shooters, and you're going to be interested in this. Now, we all know that Sony has been having a little bit of an issue of bringing the professionals to their system. Why is that? The camera is awesome. How it works is great. It takes amazing pictures, but there's just not enough pro glass out there. And the glass that's out there is just expensive, right? So Sigma is going to be addressing this. Before CP+, it is said that Sigma is going to be introducing the FE, which is their full frame version of Sony glass 70-200 2.8 art lens, as well as a contemporary lens, which is also a 70-200 4.0. Now, the difference is Sigma looks at their art lenses as professional, and their contemporary lenses, their f4, as a consumer-based lens. But either way, as a Sigma lens, you're going to be paying hundreds of dollars less than you'll pay for a comparable Sony lens. So Sony guys, you're going to have new glass out there on the FE side, on the full frame side, that you're going to be able to choose from. So that is great. That is awesome. That is rumors for today. A lot of it is mirrorless. I told you guys months and months and months ago that mirrorless is the technology to watch. And I've also said that everyone will be shooting mirrorless in the not so distant future. And I think that is going to start coming to pass. All right. As we see Sony having full frame mirrorless, Canon having full frame mirrorless, Nikon having full frame mirrorless. I predict Fuji will also, their X-T2 will eventually turn into a mirrorless body that will be full frame. I'm sure not in the next iteration, but maybe 2 iterations from now, we will also see Fuji do it. So bigger, 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 larger sensors. People are looking for it. So that's it, guys. If you enjoy the content, please throw me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the little notification button so you can get my content immediately when it becomes available. And please share the content, share these links, share my videos with friends, family, colleagues, or anyone in your photo community that might enjoy the videos also. And finally, very important, finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find a lot of photography tools that I've invented for you and me over the years. Hopefully there's something there that you can use. That's it, guys. I'm out of here for yet another vlog. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.